We are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
He's across midfield.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Here's Mahomes to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive had started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11.
It's 4th down.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try and run with McKinnon. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Here's Pacheco.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Isaiah Pacheco
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
There's Garoppolo to throw.
The defense gets a hand on it, but he still grabs it.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Raiders first down.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer, 29 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they just went 4 verts there against cover 2, didn't they?
They did, and it's really an excellent route versus cover 2 because the longer it develops, the more stress is put on the safeties because they're the ones back, each with half the field responsibilities. The corners don't retreat very far in cover 2. They're closer to the line of scrimmage, so now you've got 4 receivers putting pressure on 2 guys covering. Usually you'll find someone open, and that's exactly what they did there. Made the catch and carried it all the way into the end zone.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Balled it to 26, 2nd and 7. Here's Pacheco headed right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
As always, no rooting interest here, but that was pretty, wasn't it? To see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Mahomes now on first down. This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 31 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
DeAndre Carter on the return. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 31.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He'll let this go for Adams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On first down, Mahomes. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Complete to number 87, Travis Kelsey.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Now it's Mahomes again. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Butker's kick here is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Able to get away. Now Garoppolo lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Looking deep for Adams. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that one goes incomplete on the drive. That's what he definitely normally catches. 4th down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.